Yo, what is going on, everyone in the crypto space? So today, while I was out running errands, putting in an order for an oil filter for my car, I'm scrolling Twitter and I all of a sudden see this post by Dr. T at XRP Trump. I'll go ahead and link the tweet in the description. Please go out there and retweet it. This is some massive information. So it's a 2-minute video. I'm going to show it to you guys. At the end, I just want to talk about it just a bit. I mean, it really speaks for itself. There's not much I can say besides that they are very determined in what they're doing, and they're having massive success, and they're taking their successes, bringing it to bigger companies and saying, look, here is the best way to get your money into this emerging market. We already got 50% of the market share. And he even says in the video that Ripple's not taking no for an answer because they're that confident and they're that determined. So it really kind of speaks for itself. I'll read you guys the quote and play you guys the video. So now in our pipeline, we have probably 50% of the market in India, either integrated onto Ripple or in the deal, in the pipeline to be signed. And guess what? We are going to take that back to Wells Fargo and say that there is not a better way to send into India and Ripple. And if Ripple's doing this right here, I can only imagine what they're doing with other emerging markets, with other banks that have a high transfer volume into that emerging market, and then they get a big market share into that market. They take it to that bank who's transferring a lot of money into that market, and they use that as leverage to try to get them to send money through their system. It's absolutely brilliant what Ripple's doing. So thank you guys for watching this video. For the rest of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and play this video clip that's 2 minutes long. I highly suggest you watch it. There's some great info right here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next one.
And we looked at 2 billion people, huge market, and we decided, how do you get 2 billion people onto Ripple? And so do we just give the currency away to every Indian that's like 2 billion, just give it away? That was one idea. But then we realized that if you get the top 3 banks in India onto Ripple, you get 80% of the market share. And then we looked at where's the future. And so we realized in the next 5 years, 1 billion new people will become banked in India, but they'll be banked through their phone. So then we started targeting mobile phones, providers, and telcos. And so now I think that, in our pipeline, we have probably 50% of the market in India either integrated onto Ripple or, in the deal, in the sort of pipeline to be signed to India. And guess what? We're going to take that back to Wells Fargo, and we're going to say, like, there's not a better way to send into India than Ripple. That's right. Because it's about network effects. And if we can do that in India, and we can do that in Brazil, and we can do that in all the emerging markets, I think it's going to be really hard we won't take no for an answer, and we're going to continue to build the network until it's so valuable that there's no choice for Wells Fargo to join.
With TransferWise, right?
Well, that's a good example. Is TransferWise has decided to go after the consumer. Yeah. And after 10 years, or Zoom is another case. If you guys have heard of Zoom, they've been around for 13 or 14 years, but they have like 1/10 the market share compared to Wells Fargo after 13 years. And so again, like we're not going to be like a consumer brand. It's a network effects business. The people that have the regulatory, the people that have the regulatory sort of, like banks basically need to be regulated. They're the ones that you need to partner with. They're the ones that have the consumers. If you want to scale quickly in a network effect business, you have to partner with banks in this industry. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant what he's just said. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, check the links in the description if you don't support the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.